Hey everyone from North London to Wembley here, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm looking in all 10 of my La Liga Game Week 24 predictions, and then with deeper breakdowns on tactics, form patterns and what usually decides these matchups. And after my list, I'll show you the community poll results you voted for this week. Let's get straight into it. I'm going Osasuna by a goal. The key for me is how Osasuna operate in structured mid-block phases and then go direct into wide channels to create crossing situations for a central target. It's been a hallmark through recent seasons, mixing 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1 with quick diagonals and far post overloads rather than long sustained possession. That directness plus Budimir type reference play and wing overloads tends to squeeze chances in tight games. Exactly the profile away to Elche. Elche can absolutely grab one from a set piece or second ball, but over 90, I trust Osasuna's organisation and crossing volume to shade it. I'm taking Espanyol at home in a cagey, compact game. Celta under Claudio Giraldez have leaned into possession and positional triangles, progressing through midfield with patience. It's great when rhythm builds, but when opponents sit compact, Celta can get bogged down in circulation and struggle to convert territory into clear chances. Espanyol's home matches typically look more organised and conservative. Add set-piece threat, and this feels like a one-moment game edge in Espanyol. This is a classic clash of styles. Getafe under Bordeles are unapologetically direct, duel-heavy, and set-piece second-ball oriented. One of the most direct teams in Europe by passes per sequence and average pass length, and they're elite at turning games into aerial and physical battles. Villarreal, especially under Marcelino, are comfortable being patient, calm build-up, finding the free man in the half spaces, and then vertical speed once the press is beaten. If Villarreal keep composure against the long, scrappy phases and manipulate those half spaces around Parajemo attacking midfield lanes, they can carve the single clear chance they need. I'll go with the tight home win. Even in uneven seasons, Sevilla at the Sanchez Pizjuan tend to be more comfortable controlling territory and slowing the game, while Alaves are built on a compact defensive block and lower scoring profiles, often struggling to create sustained pressure away. That combination screams 1-0. Sevilla recycle pressure, keep Alaves penned for stretches, and eventually find a breakthrough. This is a fascinating tactical duel. Real like to build with control, inversions, third man runs, interior play, but Madrid's edge is in both boxes and ruthless transition finishing. Under recent evolutions, they've leaned harder into high turnovers and fast vertical attacks, while still keep their central build-up options against a technical side like Sociedad that pushes fullbacks in 8 high. Madrid's ability to spring attacks and then defend the area is decisive. I'll take clean sheet and clinical finishing. I'm backing Athletics' intensity and wide-to-box patterns to break a stubborn block. Under Valverde, they press high, squeeze the pitch, and frequently morph into a front four-looking attacks, with wingers and Sanchez arriving to attack crosses. Against deep setups, Bilbao's repeated wide deliveries plus second phase pressure usually add up to one decisive goal. Oviedo can make this ugly, and probably will, but Athletics' tempo and crossing game give them the edge. This should be chaotic in spells. Rayo are brave, vertical, and like to commit numbers, but that's the trap Atletico live for. Simeone's sides are experts at compressing space, turning regains into fast, direct counters and winning key moments like set pieces, transitions. Rayo can score because they are aggressive, but Atleti's moment management and counter-punching should win the day. Derby dynamics, low margin, emotional and often scrappy. Valencia's recent identity skews towards compactness plus vertical transition rather than patient possession. Win it, go forward quickly, which is exactly the sort of punch that can decide a derby away from home. Levante's best route is set pieces and chaos, but I'll side with Valencia's ability to land the cleaner route counter. Mallorca at home typically go deep block and direct breaks under Aguirre's model, but Betis are built to dominate the ball, use width and keep probing until the lane opens. Pellegrini's Betis have been known for structured possession and wide stretching of compact defences in a long cagey match, but that can still produce one late clean chance. I'll take Betis by a single goal. Girona's positional play is one of La Liga's success stories, but against Barcelona's control phases and counter pressure after loss, the margin for error is tiny. Barca's model under recent iterations emphasises vertical control and winning the ball back fast, then quality in both boxes. Girona will have spells, they're too well coached not to. but I trust Barca's control and shot quality to produce a clean sheet and 2 decisive moments to make up to their massive 4-0 loss against Atletico Madrid. Here are your community predictions. Elche 31% draw, 8%, Osasuna 62%, Espanyol 100% draw, 100% for Getafe versus Villarreal, Sevilla 100%, Real Madrid 86% draw, 14%, Oviedo 50% draw, 50% none for Bilbao. Atletico Madrid at 100%, Levante 40%, draw 40%, Valencia 20%, Mallorca 50%, draw 25%, Betis 25%, Girona 15%, draw 8%, and Barcelona 77%. That's my full slate for Game Week 24, and those are your community picks. Where do you think I've gone bold? Oviedo versus Athletic, Getafe versus Villarreal. Drop your scores below, smash like if you enjoyed the breakdowns, and subscribe so you don't miss my FA Cup 4th round predictions coming your way soon. So I'll see you there.